Hello YouTube, Alex Killings97 here. This is going to be another PS3 game collection. I have made a lot of PS3 game collections recently, but they have been from when I first started on YouTube and I wasn't very confident. And so I have now finally raised my confidence and I'm a lot better on YouTube. So this is the final PS3 game collection until September. Okay, we'll start with some PS3 exclusives. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. These series are really good. The Uncharted series are the best on the PS3. If you haven't got these games and you've got a PS3, highly recommend these. This is the worst one in the series, but it's still worth picking up. Okay. Next is Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception. This is the best one in the series, in my opinion. I haven't got number 2 anymore because, you know, it was my brother's, and he traded his PS3 and went, and so he hasn't got any more. But this is the best one in the series. I'd highly recommend this again. Killzone 2. I didn't like it at all. Now it's not that I'm bad at the game. I'm quite good at the game, but I just didn't like it. It didn't work for me. Killzone 3. I love this one. I do honestly love this one. It's pretty much upgraded to Killzone 2, and I actually loved it. I really enjoyed this game. iPad. Disastrous. It's terrible. Bad idea. It's pretty much a copy of Nintendo Dogs, but just failed. Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriots. This is what I got with my PS3. I am a Metal Gear Solid fan. I have been since I was very young, and I got to choose this game with my PS3. So yeah, really happy I got this game. Best one in the series. Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. I had 2 and 3 on the PS2. Peace Walker I didn't have, but you know, 1 and 2 are really good. Peace Walker is okay, but you know, this is a great series to have. One of my favourite series of all time. So yeah. FIFA 10. I used to be big on football. I'm not really big on football anymore. It's worth getting, I suppose. But you know, I suppose now you may as well get FIFA 12. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. Brilliant RPG. It's one of my favourite games of all time. The graphics aren't so good, but the story is incredible. You know, it's by some of the best people. It's got some names here. It's by some of the best people. Brothers in Arms Hell's Highway. This is my favourite first-person shooter game. Might be quite shocking for some of you, but I loved it. I did love it. Pro Evolution Soccer 2009. Yeah, I did like it, but it got a bit boring after a little while. Medal of Honor Limited Edition. I did like it. It's very underrated, this game. I'd highly recommend it. I preferred it in World War II though. Lego Harry Potter years 1 to 4. I'm not gonna get years 5 to 7, but you know, this is a good game. Toy Story 3. Well, you know, I did like Toy Story at a young age, so I got this on the PS3, and it's not that good. It's not that good at all. Operation Flashpoint, Dragon Rising. It just didn't work for me, this game. It's quite hard, and I'm not exactly the kind of first-person shooter fan, but you know, it's alright. Sorry. Star Wars Force Unleashed 2. I had number 1, but I traded it in. This one is a lot better than number 1. I'd highly recommend it if you're a Star Wars fan. Lego Star Wars Complete Saga. I have both of these for the PS2, so I thought I might as well get Complete Saga, and it's pretty good. Star Wars Clone Wars Republic Heroes. Yeah, I got it when I was really young, and I liked it then. It's good for young kids, but you know, if you're about 10 or something, it's maybe good for you. But you know, not for me anymore. Spider-Man 3. Yeah, very underrated. This is my favourite Spider-Man game ever. I had it on the PS2 as well. Spider-Man Web of Shadows. I didn't like it. I don't like cartoon Spider-Man games. This was the first cartoon Spider-Man game I got on the PS3, and it didn't work for me, I'm afraid. Sims 3. Yeah, they're better on the PC, but overall it's a brilliant game. It's my favourite Sims game of all time. Dark Souls. Incredibly hard RPG game. If you want a challenge, highly recommend it. But if you haven't got any patience, then don't get this game. But if you have the patience and you do love a challenge, it will really work for you. It's very addicting. Call of Duty World at War. I'm not the Call of Duty fan anymore, but this is my favourite Call of Duty, online-wise. I did love it. Call of Duty Black Ops and Modern Warfare 2 is inside here as well. As you can, I'll probably open it as well just to show you. See, it's in there. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Call of Duty anymore, and these two didn't work for me at all. Modern Warfare 3, it is better than both Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops, but you know, it still didn't work for me that much. The campaign was good, but the online's just bad. Mass Effect 2, a very, very addicting, brilliant action, brilliant story, brilliant everything. I highly recommend these games. Mass Effect 3, the game got a lot of criticism because of the ending, and it was very bad ending. But I forgive the ending. You know, I love the series; it's amazing. I highly recommend this one. Dragon Age Origins, another game by Bioware, the makers of Mass Effect. I got into Dragon Age Origins first before getting to Mass Effect, and Dragon Age Origins is one of my favourite series of all time. I highly recommend them. Dragon Age 2, it didn't beat Dragon Age Origins. It was a bit disappointing, but you know, they fixed the combat, but the story just didn't work. It's alright though. Oblivion, The Elder Scrolls. This is my favourite series of all time, The Elder Scrolls now. I have really got into The Elder Scrolls. I'm possibly the biggest Elder Scrolls fan you will ever find. I've got Morrowind now. I can't get Daggerfall in Arena because of obvious reasons. But still, I highly recommend these games. There's so much to do. Skyrim, yeah, even better than Oblivion. It's hard to... I thought it would be hard to beat Oblivion, but they managed to beat it. You know, I love it. Best game of all time. Fallout 3, another game by Bethesda. Not as good as The Elder Scrolls, but, you know, quite good. Very buggy, though. Fallout New Vegas. It wasn't as good as Fallout 3. In some ways it was better, but it wasn't as engaging as Fallout 3 was. Batman Arkham Asylum. I loved it. It's really good. Decent graphics, good combat. I loved it. It's just really good. Batman Arkham City, even better than Arkham Asylum. It's pretty much Batman Arkham Asylum, but in a different area, and everything's been upgraded. It's really good. It's more than the DLC though. Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, I love it. I don't like Rockstar's games that much, and I'm few you might be a bit, you know, thinking what the hell at that. But I'm not a big fan of Rockstar games, but this is really good. I had to get this game. It's a really good game. Harry Potter and the Half-Prince. I'm possibly, again, one of the biggest Harry Potter fans you will find. And this one was pretty good, but they didn't beat the cartoon Harry Potter games. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I didn't like it at all, I'm afraid. I mean, I love the film, but the game is just bad. Part 2 of the Deathly Hallows. I wasn't too sure I was going to get this, but since I am a Harry Potter fan, I had to get it. And it was really good, but not as good as the cartoony ones. Assassin's Creed, very repetitive, very good combat, and very good gameplay. Assassin's Creed 2, a bit repetitive, not as repetitive as the first one by far, but, you know, a bit repetitive, and the story was amazing. This is when Assassin's Creed got interesting. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, not as good as number 2. They got rid of the repetitive feeling, but it wasn't as good as number 2. Assassin's Creed Revelations. This is my favourite game in the series. I loved it. Yeah, I can't wait for number 3. Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. Really good. I expected it to be a Cowboy Wild West game like Good and Red Dead Redemption, but it wasn't, and it was really good though. I really recommend this game. Call of Juarez The Cartel. It's not as good as Bound in Blood, but it's still worth it, and you can get it really cheap now. It's very underrated. Saints Row 2. I loved it, and again, I don't like GTA, but you know, I do like Saints Row. This is like my GTA for most of you. Saints Row the Third. I was a little bit disappointed with this game, but it's alright. I do think it's alright. You can use dildos as weapons and dress up as toilets, so you know. I think I forgive them for that. Okay, my last game. Two Worlds 2. It seems a bit of a copy of Oblivion, if I can be perfectly honest. But it's decent enough, I suppose. It is decent. Yeah, so as you can see here, here's all my games in a very, very big pile. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone.